Hello, I'm just doing a video response to an email sent out from Danielle Manis from Car Loan For You. It's the 10 quick questions with honest answers about how Car Loan For You works, I suppose. So, first question is, how did you find out about Car Loan For You? Well, I was just on the Auto Trader website, and I was just looking at cars that I was thinking of buying, and I happened to just looking at the website in general, and I just happened to come across the sort of finance option, and I looked into that and I applied online, and that's sort of how it works. Really, it's pretty easy, and it was just there. Why did I apply for finance with Car Loan For You? I applied for finance with Car Loan For You initially because their APR rates were lower on the finance. They were more friendly than a lot of other dealers who like to keep the finance in-house. Their rates were a lot higher, and it was just wanting to save as much money as I could, really. Did you understand what Car Loan For You did before applying? Yeah, I did. The website was pretty self-explanatory. If I didn't understand anything, obviously the number was there. I could, give them a call. It was pretty easy. What did you think of the advisors at Car Loan For You? Well, my advisor, the one that I mainly spoke to, was Kevin Dowling, I think. Yeah, he was very friendly, very helpful, very helpful. I remember making a couple journeys to a few dealers that I was going to go look at a car, and on the way there I phoned him, and he told me about one of the dealers, and he highly recommended I didn't buy from them because they didn't have a very good history with Car Loan For You, and you don't really get that if you're just buying your car on your own from a private seller. So he really did help me and help me find the best choice and the most sort of reputable dealer. Were you expecting the service you received, and how did you envisage the service before applying? Yeah, I did. All advisors were very courteous and helpful. I don't think there's any real negative points. They helped me and to find the car I wanted, and it was just very easy, relaxed manner. I didn't find anything difficult with trying to pick out a car or anything. They just sent me emails, and that with any information I needed, all was well. Was the service up to expectation, include improvements? I mean, the only improvements I can say would be when I was initially looking for cars. I don't know if perhaps it was somewhere on the website that I didn't see, but I didn't, or it's just a fact that everyone else knows, but I didn't know that the car had to be from a dealer, and also had to be, I think, less than 8 years old. So I didn't know those things, so I wasted a lot of time at the beginning looking for cars. I mean, a lot of them were from dealers, but as a first car, I was sort of trying to keep my costs down, and I didn't realise it had to be newer than 8 years old, and so I did waste a lot of time, and it would have been nice to know that before I started looking. That's the only thing. Would you use Car Loan For You again? Would you yeah, I would. Now that I know that the thing I just said about the cars being less than 8 years old and everything, there were no issues. So yes, I would, and yeah, I would recommend them to a friend or a family member or anything. What was the dealer's reaction to buying with Car Loan For You? Nothing really. I wouldn't say they were surprised I had the finance already sorted. I think they would have preferred to keep the finance in-house, because even though I told them I already had finance sorted, he did run me through their finance anyway, their finance options. I had my mind set on, you know, using Carl over you, but there was no real reaction. No. Rate Carl over you out of 10. I'd say a 9. You know, a 10 would be perfect, and that would mean there'll be no improvements whatsoever. But as I did say earlier, there were just tiny little tweaks in the service that would be useful. But other than that, no, they were very helpful, and yeah, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. Anything else you'd like to say? No. No. Thank you to the advisors who helped me. You know, find the best car I could, and it's just all very easy. No, that's it. Thank you very much.